folks, just like Mom's back again. Today I'm going to show you how to make homemade vegetable soup. It's cheap, it's quick, it's easy. I'll even tell you if you want to make up a lot. Like when I worked, I would make up a lot and I would can it. You have to can it a certain way, or you can get you can get in danger. It's because the soup's hot doesn't mean, and the lid seals doesn't mean that it's canned properly. So I'll tell you about that later. First of all, I take a cabbage, and it is definitely nothing but vegetable soup. So take cabbage. I take 2 cans of tomatoes. They can be whole, diced, whatever you want. 2 cans of green beans. I use all their juices. I use 1 can of corn. It's going to make a big pot full. So we'll get a couple eatings off from it. May even freeze it. 2 cans of carrots. And if I'd have been smart, well, I'll tell you that in a minute. 2 cans of carrots. And then I left 7 not real big potatoes, and I put them in. Now I'm going to put beef bouillon, medium onion, and salt and pepper. And I'm going to put a stick of butter in it, and beef bouillon, because as I said, it's vegetable soup, but we want it to have a flavor. So, and as I said, the reason I started this, my kids wanted to hear some of my stories. So again, while I'm unwrapping these beef bouillon, I'll tell them to you. If you don't want to hear it, you can fast forward. Anyway, we used to go out to my aunt's. Her name was Aunt Tack. And she was just a big hoot. She was always entertaining us kids. And and we'd go out there and we'd eat. We'd go to Greenbow and we'd take a big picnic and meet the neighbors out there and ride in the back of the trucks, which, you know, that's frowned upon now, and that with good reasons. Well, I'm not doing very good with this, honey. You want to help me? Probably because it helped to have my glasses on. But, had cataract surgery. Now, that's a story in itself. I'll tell that later. So anyway, we left my aunt's house after playing all day, and we played this game. And the game was guess when you're home. You get to open the door, whoever was sitting by the door. Well, my big brother, he got up front with Mom. God knows how she ever got us raised, I don't know. Anyway, and the other 3 of us got in the back. This is before Jeannie was born. And when she'd stop, we'd say, home, or we'd say not home. And whoever was at that door was, I'm glad Delmer's putting these in. Anyway, they was the one to open the door. And on this road, it went down the hill, and you stopped, and it made like an S to get back up the same road, but it stopped, and you made an S, and you went up the road. You made another turn to the right, left, and then right after you went up a little ways. So when we got him, and there's a big ditch. When we got him down there at the stop area where she had to look to see if any cars was coming, We let him sit there for a few seconds, and then we said, home. We didn't move, so we thought, oh, he knows that we're not home. About that time, Mom hit that gas and took off, and he decided he was at home. So he opened that door, and he went sailing out, and he hit the road, rolled over in this 5-foot ditch, and my mom was screaming, oh, Larry, just screaming and crying. And she has my brother, which is only probably 8, 9, 10 at the most, to come over and hold the brake, because it was the standard, as I told you all. Hold the brake instead of putting on the emergency, putting it in first and putting on the emergency brake. She had him to scoot over and hold the brake while she ran around and dug him out of the ditch. And we were all sitting there knowing that we was in big trouble. So we all was sitting there quiet, and our eyes was big as saucers. And of course, poor little brother was all scratched up and banged up and looked like half of his skin was on the road in the ditch. And anyway, so we go home. By the time she got home, and he was saying he was all right. Well, we didn't get nothing. Thank goodness. I think we would have if it hadn't have been from Jerry. But he sat up front and soft-talked Mom. So he really helped us out that one. Okay, back to the soup. I said soup. I'm going to put salt in it. That's to your own taste. I like a lot of salt in my soup, which I know I'm not supposed to have. And I love pepper. So, there's what I'm going to put in it. Oh, I did want to show you about the size of my potatoes that I cut them up. Because Delmer had the camera kind of back. Can you see that real good?
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm going to take bottled water. I'm going to pour. You want to drop that down here, Delmer?
Well, you can see. I can see it. But yeah, okay.
And pour that in it. Might need another bottle, and I need my ketchup. Yep, I need more water and I need ketchup. I got the ketchup out, I just didn't get it over here. But this vegetable soup, my granny taught me how to make it. And honey, I've got this ketchup
I was
out.
looking at the wrong spot.
Anyway, it's about how much I put in it. Probably about a half a cup to a cup. It's up to you. Open that. Anyway, if you go to can this, after you get through eating, you do it right like you do any other canned food that's. Now that's going to cook down, so I'm not going to put any more water in it yet. So when I put it on high, and I'm going to let it get hot, and as I said, it'll cook down, and I'm going to make cornbread, and that's what we're going to have for dinner. It's quick, it's easy, and it's really nice when you come home on a cold day, or if you just don't feel good, just to pull that right out and heat it up, or you can heat it up in the microwave. Tastes just as good, and you can save your cornbread, and you can heat it, or you can just put it in there cold and the soup will heat it up. And don't forget to subscribe if you like. Oh, I'm going to come back and show you how to make the cornbread again. All right, I'll be back, guys.
And you're on.
Okay, guys, as it said, stir it, and you see I've been stirring it. It's starting to get hot. It's going to cook about 45 minutes, and it'll be done. Now I'm going to do the cornbread due to everybody hasn't always seen the cornbread, and I've been asked about it. I use about a little less than 2 cups of cornmeal mix and about 1/3 of flour. Or if you want more, you can have more. I put an egg in it. Whoops, not this one. This is one of our bloopers. Can you give me a paper towel? A towel? Oh, thank you. Sorry. Anyway, those eggs are so cheap anyway. Anyway, I'll go ahead and mix my milk. Sometimes I use buttermilk, sometimes I don't. And I crack it, honey. I'm not gonna try it again. Oh, he's showing off his skills.
Also, it's got the other hand hole.
Oh, well, I can't do that. You're lucky to get one of them. But anyway, mix this up on the grease. I put just a little bit in it. I rub it on the sides. And we cook it until we brownness that we like. So, about 20, 25 minutes on 450. And that's it. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, guys. Cornbread's made. This is the way we like it. We like it really brown with our soup. Here's the soup. I didn't put any more water in it. And just, you know, make sure your cabbage and your potatoes is done. And a few people said that we should taste this, so I'm gonna be back in a minute. I'm gonna fix Delmer a bowl, and he's gonna be your taster. So, and I'll tell him to tell the truth if it's good or not. This is the only way I'll make vegetable soup. You can put other stuff in it. You can put celery in it. You can put peas in it. You can, you know, anything that you want to put in it, you can put in it. This is the ingredients I like. I like the corn, green beans, the potatoes, the cabbage, tomatoes, ketchup, salt and pepper, and our cornbread, of course. And I like a piece of cornbread on the side with butter. So, that's all. If you like, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Hey, folks, here's the soup, here's the cornbread, and here's Delmer.
Here's the cornbread. You can see it's fluffy, nice, formed. And here's the soup. I'm gonna try the taste of it. Did you get a good look at the soup?
Well, as good as I can do.
Okay.
Good?
Yep, that's good.
Okay, folks, if you
I
like
don't
it,
think we need any salt or anything.
good. If you like it, subscribe, please. Bye.
Bye.